Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jimmy James. You're watching Catch It Live First. Welcome to the football focused stream. All of this afternoon's goals from the 3 p.m. kickoffs around the UK as they go in. And if you've switched over from our Test match cricket stream, England and Sri Lanka, you're welcome. If you've not been watching that, or if you have and you want to keep up to date with what's been going on, it's down here. So you don't need to miss anything. Just a couple of minutes now, well not even that, until the 3 p.m. start. We've also got, fingers crossed, some live stream from Plymouth Argyle away at Stoke. Plymouth will have a point to prove there against Schumacher, their old manager who left them. And an update on the cricket. Joe Root on 98. Looking for 2 centuries in the Test match. Just 2 away. England pushing now to probably put a declaration in around 500. We've got a healthy lead of 472 already. Joe Root there spins, knocks it down to third man. Cannot get that 2 runs he needs. Everybody's waiting in anticipation. And rightly so. Earlier kickoffs from today: Gillingham 1, Chesterfield 0. Coventry 0, Norwich 1. In League 2, Port Vale 2, Doncaster 3. In the Championship, Burnley 1, Blackburn 1. And Ivan Toney, not playing today. He's moving to Saudi Arabia, to Al Ahly. I wonder if he'll be kissing the badge when he gets there. I doubt it, but we are up and running. Let's see if we can make these windows a little bit bigger now. Fingers crossed. Plymouth Argyle, 2 minutes in. Still 0-0. Yeah, that's a little bit better. A goal in League 2, Bromley 1, Crewe 0, Lewis Leon 2 minutes. Joe Root is still on 98. Hope everybody's put the Super 6 on, by the way. Jaya Surya into Stone. He's looking to score. Joe Root will be hoping he doesn't run out of partners, as he's on 98. He shouldn't do. Just got to sort that top screen out, which is Everton Bournemouth. So it's nothing to do with that. Oxford United 0, Preston 1. Emil Riss on 3 minutes, giving the away side the lead there. It'll start flowing in a second. We've just got to get it. No, I didn't want to do that. Yeah. Joe Root's still on 98. He's making a meal of this now. And eventually... Nope, still on 98. I thought he was going to have done it there. National League, Aldershot 1, Maidenhead 0, James Henry on 3 minutes. Ebbsfleet 0, Halifax 1, Angelo Capello on 3 minutes. Giving the away side the lead there. Just trying to see what's going on at Plymouth Argyle. Joe Root on strike. Tries to pull that one down to fine leg. Goes through to the wicket keeper. We've got a goal already here. Tranmere Rovers. We've got that up there. Is it going to last? Or is it going to be ruled out? Looks like it's going to stick. Giving the away side the lead potentially. Indeed it does. That'll be Tranmere. Carlisle 0, Tranmere 1. Joe Root finally gets his century. 34 Test 100 in 145 matches. What a place to do it at Lords. Rochdale 1, Woking 0. Mitchell on 5 minutes, giving the home side the lead there. I'm not sure why Sky have not put that Tranmere Rovers goal up yet. It comes up now. A little bit tardy there, Sky. Come on, catch it live first. Carlisle 0, Tranmere 1. Amari Patrick on 7 minutes. What a surprise. Patrick, he's a good player from what I've seen of him. National League, Boston United 0, Yeovil 1. Brett McGavin on 7 minutes. Oh, blimey, well that didn't last long. League 2, Carlisle 1, Tranmere 1. Archie Davis also on 7 minutes. No, I've not seen that. Indeed it is. It is an equaliser for Carlisle in both goals on 7 minutes. So, Tranmere won't have been celebrating for too long. trying to get the live stream up for Plymouth Argyle. England leads up to 4-8-1. Storm pulls that to the leg side. It's going to be caught on the boundary. It is indeed. So England 250 for 9. Lead of 4-8-1. Are they going to send Bashir out or are they going to declare? Barnet 1, Tranmere 0. Zach Brunt on 7 minutes, giving Barnet the lead. Morecambe 0. Newport 1, Aaron Wilding on 9 minutes. Now this is supposed to be Plymouth Argyle and Stoke, not American football. Nottingham Forest have just taken the lead against Wolves, 1-0. Couldn't tell you who the goal scorer was currently. Yeah, Chris Wood, 10 minutes, giving Nottingham Forest a lead against Wolves. Notts Forest 1, Wolves 0. Scottish Championship, Partick Thistle 1, Queen's Park 0. Harry Milne on 11 minutes. They're looking to pull that one through the leg side, going for the big one. Trickles to the offside, so I didn't quite go to plan. A dot ball. But he's doing well, Joru. 103. Nottingham Forest have lost that lead to Wolves. So Forest on 10 minutes with Wood taking the lead. And it's going to be an equaliser. An equaliser for Wolves there. So I think that's done for my Bellegarde on 12 minutes. Got the equaliser for Wolves there. Scottish League 1, Stenhousemuir 1, Annan Athletic 0. Kinley Bilham on 12 minutes, giving Stenhousemuir the lead there. Scottish League 2, Edinburgh City 0, Peterhead 1. Rory McAllister on 12 minutes, that's a good old Scottish name. Rory McAllister giving Peterhead the lead there. Floodlights are on at Lords, as they have been for most of the day, to be honest. Appeal for caught behind there, the referee's not interested. But they did send Bashir out to bat, England. Scottish Premiership, St Johnstone 0, Motherwell 1, Dan Casey on 11 minutes. Scottish League 2, East Fife 1, Clyde 0. Nathan Austin, 13 minutes, giving East Fife the lead there. Boston United 1, Yeovil 1. That's an equaliser for Samuel Osborne for Boston United. Scottish Championship, Dunfermline 1, United 0. Ewan Utu on 15 minutes. And Ipswich have taken the lead against Fulham. Tranmere took the lead at Carlisle. It lasted less than 60 seconds. I can think of somebody who will be upset with that. Empire Maker. Liam Dillap it was, putting Ipswich in the lead on 15 minutes. Not sure if he's a relation or of Rory Dillap. Would he be too young? Too old? I suppose Rory Dillap would have been too young and Liam Dillap would have been too old. We'd have to check his throwing. England all out. 251. Joe Root goes on 103. Sri Lanka need 483 for victory. If we get that, it's going to be some innings. They've not shown anything to suggest they're anywhere near getting that total. In case you missed it earlier on, Arsenal drew with Brighton 1-1. Middlesbrough got a decent result away. And there's an injury currently at Carlisle Tranmere, so I'm not sure what's gone on there. Still 0-0 Everton and Bournemouth. Jordan Richards has been sent off for Boston United on 17 minutes, foul play. The football bet's not looking too good at the minute. Could do with a few more goals winning. Still trying to get this stream up for Plymouth Argyle. Still Derby 0, Bristol City 0. Peterhead have just doubled their lead at Edinburgh City. It's now Edinburgh City 0, Peterhead 2. Peter Paulette on 18 minutes, giving Peterhead a 2-0 lead. I say earlier on, it was Cardiff 0, Middlesbrough 2. The other results were, there's been another goal now. Sorry, Stirling Albion 1, Spartans FC 0, Ross Davidson on 19 minutes, Oxford United 1, Preston 1, Mark Harris with the equaliser there for Oxford on 20 minutes, Birmingham 1, Wigan 0, Alfie May, 18 minutes there, giving Birmingham the lead. And this is one on, I've got this one on my coupon, over 2.5 goals, so it's a good start. Inverness Cali Thistle 1, Queen of the South 0, Billy Mackay on 19 minutes. Birmingham 1, Wigan 0. May on 18 minutes, giving Birmingham the lead there. Just have a quick watch of Everton and Bournemouth. That's Shrewsbury 1, Leyton Orient 0. Leo Castledine on 22 minutes. Mansfield 1, Stockport 0. Boateng on 22, giving the home side the lead. The sun's shining on Merseyside. Everton with a chance there. Header goes wide though, of the keeper's right hand post. Sean Dyche, t-shirt on, screaming at someone from the sideline. 21 minutes, 30 seconds gone in that match. Bournemouth playing it out from the back. With the keeper. Mansfield 1, Stockport 0, we've done that. Swindon 1, Notts County 0. Gavin Kilkenny on 21 minutes, giving Swindon the lead. East Fifeford have doubled their lead over Clyde. Troughton on 21 minutes with a penalty. Morton 1, Falkirk 0. Morgan Boys on 19 minutes, giving the home side the lead. A lot of goals in Scotland coming in. Dunfermline 1. Ayr United have just equalised 1 with Dylan Watrett on 22 minutes. Bonnyrigg Rose 1, Stranraer 0. Kerr Young on 24 minutes, giving the home side the lead there. Just watching a long ball coming in from Jordan Pickford there. Touch on it though, goes all the way through to the keeper for Bournemouth. He's just keeping hold of it because one of his defenders has gone down there. Looks like he's holding his Achilles. Oh, was it Calvert-Lewin who landed on it? Maybe it was. There's a break in the cricket because England's innings has been completed. So I'm assuming, yeah, they're taking an early tea in the cricket. Makes sense. Just watching Everton and Bournemouth. Bournemouth playing it about at the back. Trying to come down the right-hand side. Looks like they're playing a back three, Bournemouth, pushing two wing-backs up. Long ball comes in down the right-hand channel. Too much on it, though, and Pickford picks that up easily. Let's go and see if we can have a look around. Still looking to get the Plymouth Argyle stream up. Crawley 0, Barnsley 2. Adam Phillips doubling the lead there for Barnsley, 23 minutes. Altrincham 0, Oldham 1. James Norwood on 23. Accrington 1, Colchester 0. Kelsey Mooney on 25. Giving Accrington a 1-0 lead. Aston Villa have taken the lead at Leicester. What am I doing now? 28 minutes gone. Leicester 0, Aston Villa 1. Derby County 1, Bristol City 0. Kenzo Gujmin. 28 minutes giving Derby the lead there. Wrexham have taken the lead at Peterborough. Jack Marriott on 28 minutes. AFC Wimbledon 1, Fleetwood 0. Knifeville, 28 minutes. Dundee 0, St Mirren 1. Oceana on 26 minutes. Morton 2, Falkirk 0. Jack Bird, 26 minutes. And Barnet 2, doubling the lead against Tamworth 0. Ryan Glover on 27 minutes. Just got this live stream going on. Stoke and Plymouth, or Plymouth and Stoke I should say. Still 0-0, 27-28 minutes gone. Bristol Rovers 1, Cambridge United 0. Omachia on 30 minutes, giving the home side the lead there. Swindon 1, Notts County 1. David McGoldrick on 30 minutes getting the Notts County equaliser there. Stenhousemuir 2, Annan Athletic 0. Michael Anderson on 31 minutes, doubling Stenhousemuir's lead there. Stoke City trying to come down Plymouth's right hand side. That ball rolls out of play though, so it'll be a throw into Plymouth Argyle. Adam Traore's got an equaliser for Fulham on 32 minutes. Dangerous free kick this for Stoke. Portsmouth 0, Sunderland 1. Zach Swanson, 31 minutes, credited with an own goal there. Dundee 1. Curtis Main, 30 minutes with the equaliser for Dundee. St Mirren 1. Morton 2, Falkirk 1. Brad Spencer, a 30th minute penalty there for Falkirk, getting them back in the game. Still Plymouth Argyle 0, Stoke City 0. Barnet 3, Tamworth 0. Zach Brunt on 33 minutes. Bolton Wanderers 0, Exeter 1. Kamari Doyle on 34 minutes. Giving Exeter just up the road from me a 1-0 lead. Cricket's back underway. Sri Lanka needing 483 for victory. Let's have a look around the Premiership. Who are we going to look at? Let's go back to Everton and Bournemouth. There's been another goal at Tranmere. Luke Waterfall, he's been sent off for Hartlepool, foul play on 34 minutes. Mansfield 1, Stockport 1. Kyle Wotton on 37 minutes with the equaliser there for Stockport. Stenosmore 2, Annan Athletic 1 now. Aidan Smith with a 36-minute penalty, getting Annan Athletic back in the game. And just why, before we come up to half-time, we're going to have to nick for a quick pedal break. Talk amongst yourselves. My teeth are underwater then. Oh, the camera's back on. Oh, the things I do on these streams that really get on my nerves. It's going to be Atkinson in into the ball in for England. That's clipped through mid-wicket for Sri Lanka. Couple of goals there. Dundee 1, St Mirren 2 now. Mandarin on 36 minutes, and Wrexham have doubled their lead at Peterborough. Max Clueworth on 39 minutes. .40 minutes, 39 seconds gone. Everton, Bournemouth. Throwing to Everton down the left-hand side. Played across the back four. Bonnyrigg rose to doubling their lead. Callum Connolly on 43 minutes. Tranmere 0. That'll be a goal for Brentford. Brentford 1, Southampton 0. Not a good start for Aaron Ramsdale. Sri Lanka 7 without loss. Target 483. And it's still Everton 0, Bournemouth 0. 41 minutes and 41 seconds gone there. It's a goal kick to Bournemouth. Brian and Buomo putting Brentford in the lead against Southampton. 43 minutes. Clyde have got back in it. East 5-2, Clyde 1. A Redfern penalty on 42 minutes. And I think this one's put to bed already. League 2 in Scotland. Edinburgh City 0. Peterhead 4. Ryan Strachan on 43 minutes. Bournemouth trying to come down the right hand side. Take the time though. Now they're playing it around at the back before they put a long ball into that right hand channel. Cleared by Everton. Bournemouth win the second ball but then give it away. And Everton launch it long down the left hand channel, but they can't keep hold of it. And it's off looking, looks poor first so far. Everton coming down the left hand side now, but there's no space for them. What's that score? Tranmere, yep. Tranmere 2. Carlisle 1. The last time Tranmere took the lead, it lasted less than 60 seconds. Dumbarton 1. Kelty Hearts 1. Mark Durham on 43 minutes there for Dumbarton, getting the home side level. Everton in possession on the halfway line. Played out to the right hand side, and then a ball into the right hand channel where there is nobody. And if that's the best that Everton can offer so far, blimey, I'm glad I'm not got a season ticket. England have taken a wicket at Lords. I think it might be reviewed. Yeah, it's been reviewed. Karuna Ratner. Reviewing that. So we'll see whether it's successful or not. Half-time, Arbroath 0, Alloa 0. Hamilton Academical 0, Erdrionians 0. Stevenage 0, Lincoln 0. These games are all half-times. Falkirk have just equalised away at Morton. It's now 2-2. Dylan Tate on 42 minutes getting the equaliser there. Half-time, Millwall 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Half-time, Everton 0, Bournemouth 0. And what I've seen so far, absolute garbage. I won't be watching much more of that stream in the second half. Impact outside. So that wicket that England thought they had taken against Sri Lanka will now be overturned. And Sri Lanka are 9 without loss. Walks the unlucky bowler there. Thought he'd taken a wicket, but wasn't to be. This is not good for Everton and Bournemouth. Let's get rid of that stream. I can't be watching that. Garbage. Cove Rangers 0, Montrose 0. Peterborough 0, Wrexham 2. Plymouth 0, Stoke 0. Bristol Rovers 1, Cambridge United 0. These are all half-times. Derby 1, Bristol City 0. Bromley 1, Crewe 0. Ebbsfleet 0, Halifax 1, Ipswich 1, Fulham 1. Shrewsbury 1, Leyton Orient 0. Leicester 0, Aston Villa 1. Notts Forest 1, Wolves 1. Cali Thistle 1, Queen of the South 0. Horn Park. Plymouth Argyle 0, Stoke City 0. Brentford 1, Southampton 0, that's a half-time score. West Brom 1, Swansea 0. That's a half-time as well. Nine without loss, Sri Lanka, after Karunaratne survived being given out. LBW, but it was missing the stumps. Sri Lanka need 474 more runs to win. Crawley 0, Barnsley 3. Adam Phillips on 47 minutes there with a penalty, increasing Barnsley's lead. Half-time, Carlisle 1, Tranmere 2. Patrick with the first goal for Tranmere. Good player, Patrick. Every time I've seen him, he's impressed. Tranmere took the lead on 7 minutes. And by the time the 8th minute was completed, it was 1-1. But they do go in at half-time with that 2-1 lead. We have got a live stream going for the cricket, which is down here. So after the football finishes, if you want to carry on with that, head on over, or if you just want to go and see the full screen of the cricket live stream, then go over to Catch It Live first. Click the link and you'll be straight over to the live stream for the cricket as well. Sri Lanka 10 without loss. Madushka on 9. Karunaratne on 1. Premier League so far, this is a full-time result. Arsenal 1, Brighton 1. These are all half-times. Brentford 1, Southampton 0. Everton 0, Bournemouth 0. Poor affair in that game so far. Ipswich 1, Fulham 1. Leicester City 0, Aston Villa 1. And finally, Nottingham Forest 1, Wolves 1. 3 minutes into injury time in the first half, Gateshead have took the lead against Eastleigh. Gateshead 1, Eastleigh 0. Half-time, Grimsby 1, Bradford 0. Team without loss now, Sri Lanka. Karunaratne moves on to 5, so I didn't see it, but I'm assuming he's just... Oh yeah, I've just seen a replay of it now. Forward to his name. Championship scores so far, first 3 are full time. So Burnley 1, Blackburn 1, Cardiff 0, Middlesbrough 2, Coventry 0, Norwich 1, and then the rest of these are half times. Derby 1, Bristol City 0, Leeds 0, Hull 0, Millwall 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Hooray, Oxford 1, Preston 1, we've got some goals. Plymouth 0, Stoke 0. Portsmouth 0, Sunderland 1, and West Brom 1, Swansea 0. So Argyle 0-0 with Stoke. Schumacher coming back to his old club, taking on Wayne Rooney. Late half time coming in there. Hartlepool 0, Braintree 1. Hartlepool down to 10 men. Half time, St Johnstone 0, Motherwell 1. Wood runs in, beats Karunaratne on the outside there, straight through to Smith. It's a thankless task for Sri Lanka. Trying to score 483 to win a test match. when they've not been in good form, let's be honest. Lights are still on at Lords for the cricket. I'm assuming they'll stay on. Off looking at the sky, they'll stay on all day now. We have got a poll going over on the cricket stream. Will Sri Lanka manage to save this second test? I'll be very surprised if they manage it. Atkinson into Madushka, drops that into the offside. That's a dot ball. Well, I've heard some excuses. AFC Fylde playing Southend postponed because Southend, the players, got stuck on the train after there was no power. Go through then League One's half-time scores. Birmingham 1, Wigan 0. A full-time score is Blackpool 2, Wycombe 2. Half-times Bolton 0, Exeter 1. Bristol Rovers 1, Cambridge United 0. Crawley 0, Barnsley 3. Mansfield 1, Stockport 1. Northampton 0, Burton 0. Peterborough 0, Wrexham 2. Reading 0, Charlton 0. A full-time is Rotherham 2, Huddersfield 1. Oh, how the mighty have fallen with Huddersfield. Half-time, Shrewsbury 1, Leyton Orient 0. And finally, Stevenage 0, Lincoln 0. League 2. Accrington 1, Colchester 0. AFC Wimbledon 1, Fleetwood 0. Bromley 1, Crewe 0. Carlisle 1, Tranmere 2. This is a full-time result. Gillingham 1, Chesterfield 0. Back to half-times. Grimsby 1, Bradford 0. Harrogate 0, Barrow 0. Morecambe 0, Newport 1. And a full-time was Port Vale 2, Doncaster 3. And the final two half-times of the League 2 fixtures, Swindon 1, Notts County 1, and Walsall 0, Cheltenham Town 0. National League, we've done AFC Fylde and postponed with Southend. Players couldn't get there. Broke down on a train with no power. These are all half-times. Aldershot 1, Maidenhead 1. Altrincham 0, Oldham 1. Barnet 3, Tamworth 0. Boston United 1, Yeovil 2. Dagenham and Redbridge 0, York 0. Ebbsfleet 0, Halifax 1. Gateshead 1, Eastleigh 0. Hartlepool 0, Braintree 0. Hartlepool down to 10 men in that match. Rochdale 1, Woking 0. And finally, Solihull Moors 1, Wealdstone United 0. Scottish Premiership, just the 2 games, half times both of them. Dundee 1, St Mirren 2, and St Johnstone 0, Motherwell 1. Scottish Championship, all half times. Dunfermline 1, Ayr United 1, Hamilton 0, Airdrieonians 0, Morton 2, Falkirk 0, Partick Thistle 1, Queen's Park 0, and Wraith Rovers 0, Livingston 0. Scottish League 1, all half times. Arbroath 0, Alloa 0, Cove Rangers 0, Montrose 0, Dumbarton 1, Kelty Hearts 1, Inverness Cally Thistle 1, Queen of the South 0, Stenhousemuir 2, Annan 1. And finally, Scottish League 2. Bonnyrigg Rose 2, Stranraer 0, East 5-3, Clyde 1, Edinburgh City 0, Peterhead 4, Forfar 0, Elgin 0, and Stirling 1, Spartans FC 0. So we're up to date now. Second halves will be starting, if they haven't already done so, any second now. Sri Lanka, they're on 18 without loss, target 483. Currently, Madushka on strike, he's on 12, and Karunaratne, he's on 6. We'll try and get the live stream up and running for Plymouth, Argyle and Stoke. Back underway. Stoke playing in the red and white stripes, and they're kicking from right to left. Plymouth in the green kit, the home kit, kicking from left to right. And it's Stoke trying to come down that left-hand side. Still come down the left-hand side. The ball's played inside, but it's cut out by Plymouth. And they go back to the keeper. Trying to come out from the back now with Mwamba. Given away though by Argyle. Edge of the box for Stoke. Dribbling through. Shot comes in, but I think he kicked the Plymouth Argyle player instead of the ball. The referee says no, play on. Early goal in Scotland in the second half. Hamilton Academical 1, Airdrieonians 0, Oliver Shaw on 47 minutes. Just watching Iron Bearmaker, just watching, that was a free kick, should have been to Argyle. Did you see what happened earlier on, Empire Maker? Come on, Rovers, he says. I've put it up the top there for you, mate. It's up there. Tranmere with that man, Patrick, giving them the lead. And in less than 60 seconds, Carlisle equalised. But before half-time, Tranmere took the lead. Carlisle 1, Tranmere 2. Just getting a little bit of treatment there for one of the Plymouth Argyle players. He looks all right. He's going to run it off. Empire Maker says Patrick is a great player. He certainly is, mate. He opened the scoring today. Just got to get that defence sorted out. Plymouth will be defending the side where the Stoke players are. That's a wicket gone. Catch at slip, it looks like, by Joe Root. Bowled Atkinson. 19 for 1. Sri Lanka. Chasing that total of 483 to win. I don't fancy their odds. We're back in play. Plymouth in possession. Swept over to the right-hand side, but it's cut out by Stoke. Fortunately for Plymouth, player couldn't control the ball and it went out for a throw-in down the right-hand side. Empire Meg says we should not have switched off after that first goal. It was so quick. By the time your finger had have left the switch, the ball was in. It was literally in the same minute, I think. Either way, mate, you're winning 2-1, and that's what matters. Argyle under pressure on the edge of their own penalty area there, but that'll relieve some of it. A foul by Stoke, so Plymouth can bring the ball away more leisurely. Schumacher stood on the edge of his penalty area there, shouting directions out at his Stoke players. Cove Rangers 1, Montrose 0. Megginson on 49 minutes, giving the home side the lead there. Bristol Rovers have just doubled their lead against Cambridge. Bristol Rovers 2, Cambridge 0. On Makia on 48 minutes. Why is Maguire in the England squad? You tell me, mate. You tell me. Everton have got a goal. It's been garbage what I saw in the first half. I was watching the live stream of it. I just switched it off in the end. We're watching Plymouth Argyle at the minute. I couldn't watch any more of Everton and Bournemouth. Absolute tosh. But Everton have taken the lead anyway, so if you're an Everton fan, you'll be celebrating. Michael Keane on 50 minutes. Plymouth Argyle playing it around at the back, trying to come down the left-hand side now. Cutting inside, that'll be a free kick. Referee says play on. So now they try to come down the right-hand side. Barnet forward Tamworth 0. Zach Brunt, a 49th minute penalty and a hat-trick. Empire Make says you have 2 live streams at once, which is impressive. Innit, mate? It's given me brain fade. I'm going to watch that in bed probably when I get in bed. It's frazzled me brain. It's fried me brain. Ball's back with the keeper for Stoke. They're trying to play it out from the back. Ball's played up to the halfway line now. They're looking to break a little bit on Plymouth here, but Plymouth dispossess them. Now it's Plymouth looking to get on the attack. Excuse me. Down the left-hand side, there's a bit of room now. Can drive towards the penalty area on the left. Shot come cross came in, but it's been deflected. It'll be a corner to Plymouth down the left-hand side. Hardy's waiting in the middle. It's going to be an in-swinger. So it's official as well, mate. Tony's going to Saudi Arabia. Grimsby 2, Bradford 0. Svan Thorson on 47 minutes. Walsall 1, Cheltenham 0. Nathan Law, 48 minutes, giving Walsall the lead. And Exeter have doubled their lead with Ali on 49 minutes away at Bolton Wanderers. Portsmouth 0, Sunderland 2. Mayenda on 51 minutes, doubling Sunderland's lead away at Portsmouth. Empire Maker says, so I will need to switch to the other live stream at the end of this one. Yep, it's only going to be, though, from 5 o'clock, mate. It's only going to be the animations. I've got to go and sort some stuff out for Frankie. So I'll do it as soon as the foot is finished. So it'll just be animations. And obviously there'll be the crowd noise, but there won't be any one-on-one with the keeper here. Stoke pulled back, shot comes in, and he's put it wide. The Stoke player blew an absolute gilt-edged chance there, did Stoke City. Plymouth were really caught out down Plymouth's right-hand side. And it was, I'm not sure who it was for Stoke, one-on-one with the keeper. He decided not to shoot because the angle was acute. So he pulled it back. And the shot that came in was, rubbish. So it's still Plymouth 0, Stoke City 0. Oh yeah, I heard about that, mate. We did it at half time. Fancy getting stuck on a train. I wonder if they're still on that train. I thought you'd know about that though, with your love of all things on tracks. 24-1, Sri Lanka. Two quick goals there, in 2 goals in 2 minutes there for Sunderland. Alan Brown on 51 minutes also. Oxford United have come back against Preston. It's now Oxford United 2, Preston 1. Tyler Goodrum on 53 minutes, giving Oxford the lead now. After Preston took the lead on 3 minutes there. But they're now losing 2-1. 4-0 Elgin City 1. Booth on 51 minutes, giving the away side the lead. Plymouth Argyle trying to come down the right hand side, cutting inside, edge of the penalty area. Stoke defenders in quickly there though, and Stoke have got a chance to break now on Plymouth. If you play it through now, he's offside, so no. They hold it up slightly, Stoke. They're in the penalty area though, chance of a shot, a cross comes in, that's blocked, another chance for a cross. It's gone out of play. Everton. Calvert-Lewin's put the ball in. And this is putting a plaster over a gaping wound from what I saw in that first half. Everton might have the 3 points here, but they're absolutely cacked. Millwall have taken the lead at home to Sheffield Wednesday. Josh Coburn, 58 minutes. Just confirmation there by Sky, they're a little bit behind. Everton 2, Bournemouth 0. Calvert-Lewin, 57 minutes. That'll be a free kick on the halfway line for Stoke City. An Empire Maker says they must have used Northern to get there. Tamori should be in the England squad. Well, if Harry Maguire can make it, anybody can make it. I might even apply myself, mate. I think me and you should let's put our names forward for centre half. Nothing happening at Plymouth at the minute, they're just playing it about at the back. Both teams have had chances so far. I've got to say the best chances have come for Stoke though. Dundee 2, St Mirren 2. Larkesh on 54 minutes, giving Dundee the share of the spoils, the home team at the minute. Oh dear. Stoker on the attack here. Danger on the edge of the box. Cut out by Plymouth though. And the umpires are taking light readings at Lords. So Bashir's coming into the attack. Solihull Mowers 1. Wealdstone 1. Whitmore, a 56-minute own goal, gives Wealdstone a share of the spoils at the minute. Portsmouth 0, Sunderland 3. Mundell on 56 minutes, getting a bit of a thump in Portsmouth. Angel Gomez is in the England squad. Well, I'm not sure how many's in the squad, but it's whether they make the team as well. Stenhousemuir 3, Annan Athletic 1, Blair Alston, 57 minutes, giving Stenhousemuir a 3-1 lead. This free kick is going to come in down the right-hand side for Stoke. They obviously tried that on the training ground. It didn't work. That was absolute garbage. So it'll be a goal kick to Plymouth Argyle. And it's Plymouth coming down the right-hand side. Trying to break through the middle now, and the space on the left-hand side. Into the penalty area. Put a shot in. Shot comes in, saved by Stokes. Keep save there. And as it comes clear, Stoke are now trying to break. Down the middle, the keeper... I can't see if it's hazard in goal or not. He's going to have to come out there and sort that out. Which he does. Derby 2, Bristol City 0. Caden Jackson on 60 minutes, giving Derby a 2-0 lead. Aldershot have taken the lead now against Maidenhead. 2-1. Oliver Scott on 57 minutes. Empire Maker says the starting goalkeeper will be Nick Pope. Yeah, he fills the goal, doesn't he? But do you know the only thing? When he played the other night, he looked a bit dodgy on some of the high balls. Derby 2, Bristol City 0. We've done that one. Aldershot 2, Maidenhead 1. We've done that one. Dumbarton 1, Kelty Hearts 2. Craig Johnston giving the away side the lead on 59 minutes there. And Plymouth are making a substitution. Hardy's going off. Wayne Rooney gives him a pat on the back. What's your position, Empire Maker? If you were playing for England, where are you playing? Me, centre half. Jimmy's at centre back. Plymouth coming down the left hand side. That's cut out though, and it's back with the Stoke keeper. Rochdale 2, Woking 0. Aaron Henry on 60 minutes, doubling the home side's lead. Could see Empire Maker on the right wing, causing chaos. I've got to keep remembering as well to make sure them animations don't freeze. Plymouth in down the right hand side there, steal the ball, chance to put a cross in into the penalty area. It's pulled back, it's deflected for a corner down the right hand side for Plymouth. Empire Maker, goalkeeper. I was a goalkeeper for my school football team. I kept two clean sheets a year. Right. Get on to Nick Pope, tell him not to turn up, mate. Empire Maker's in goal. Cross comes in from Argyle. It gets cleared though. Plymouth on the attack again. Edge of the area. Shot comes in. Oh, saved by the keeper down to his right. Smartly there. I thought Plymouth had took the lead. Just didn't quite connect fully. It was on target, but didn't have the pace. It was kind of dragged. But the keeper was down smartly. But that's the closest I've seen Plymouth come to taking the lead up to now. Barnet 5, Tamworth 0. Aldershot 2, Maidenhead 2. Abrahams on 59 minutes, getting the equaliser for Maidenhead. Stenhousemuir 4 and an Athletic 1. Blair Alston's increased the home side's lead on 61 minutes. In the Championship, Leeds 1, Hull 0. Matteo Joseph on 63 minutes, giving Leeds a 1-0 lead. And Forfar have equalised at home to Elgin City. Stuart Morrison on 60 minutes. Blimey, Barnet 6, Tamworth 0. Callum Stead on 62 minutes, increasing the lead. Aston Villa have increased their lead at Leicester. Durant on 63 minutes, doubling Villa's lead away at Leicester City. Empire Maker Stuttgart 3, Mainz 2. Leeds 1, Hull 0. There's a break in play down at Home Park. There's a Stoke player just getting some treatment. So it's still Plymouth 0, Stoke 0, 65 minutes gone. Both teams have had chances. Aldershot 3, Maidenhead 2. Kai Corbett, 62 minutes. Tamworth will be hoping that day ends now. They're already 6-0 down at Barnet. Scarborough 0. South Shields 1. Just back to the cricket. We're not missing anything at Plymouth. The ball's still out of... Well, waiting for the throw-in to be taken. Well, we're back underway now. Sri Lanka 30 for 1. Joe Root's bowling. And I'm assuming that it's going to be Bashir at the other end because there's an issue with light. Going to be a yellow card here for a Stoke player. There is indeed. Brentford 2, Southampton 0. And Buemo for Brentford doubles their lead on 65 minutes. Hampton and Richmond 2, Worthing 3. Some FA Cup ties being played today, isn't there, as well? You know, the early rounds. They had a win in the week, Southampton, didn't they, in the EFL Cup, away at Cardiff. But they're getting thumped by Brentford, 2-0. Reading 1, Charlton 0. Charlie Savage on 66 minutes, giving the home side the lead there. Another good chance for Argyle, pushed away by the keeper round the post. They've got another corner down the left-hand side. It's into the mixer. It's... Nobody gets a proper touch on it, and the danger's not gone yet. Keeper's going to come out and... The keeper was going to come out and take that, and he got absolutely flattened. Blimey. Plymouth Argyle have got two strikers on. One's built like a bull, and one's built like... it's very reminiscent, Empire Maker, of Beto, and who was the other guy who came on? Something to do with a pirate name, wasn't it, or something? I can't remember. Birmingham 1, Wigan 1. Asgard on 66 minutes. Thomas Allen Gateshead sent off. 61 minutes. Empire Maker says, my notifications are beating you. Come on, Jimmy. Your notifications are beating me. You've got to go through YouTube, and then by the time I see it and say it, and by the time it goes to you, I don't know what the delay is. It must be 20 seconds or something like that. But I've got a cricket I'm watching. Sri Lanka, 34 for 1 if you're interested. We're watching the Plymouth Argyle live stream, and we're watching all the results as they come in. Give a man a break, Empire Maker. You still can't believe Birmingham's in League One. Believe it, mate. Look what's happened to Brighton in the past. Look what's happened to Luton. Dropped all the way down. Gateshead 1, Eastleigh 1. We've done that. Millwall 2, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Duncan Watmore on 71 minutes, doubling Millwall's lead. Free kick comes in there for Stoke. Too much on it though, and that'll go out for a goal kick to Plymouth Argyle. Partick Thistle 2, Queen's Park 0. Aidan Fitzpatrick on 72 minutes. Frankfurt 1-3-1 against Hoffenheim. I hope you're not stitching me up, Empire Maker, and they did. I've just read it out now. What if you were joking and somebody had it on the coupon? Oh my god. It looks like, as well, what's going on at Lords, or the umpires are taking another light meter reading. Partick Thistle 2, Queen's Park 0. We've done that. Walsall 2, Cheltenham 0. Jamil Matt on 66 minutes, doubling Walsall's lead. Stevenage 0, Lincoln 1. Jack Moylan, a 72 minutes penalty, giving Lincoln the lead. Brentford 3, Southampton 0. Visser on 69 minutes. Not a good day for Southampton. And Liam Lindsay from Preston, he's been sent off on 70 minutes, second bookable offence. Werder Bremen drew 0-0 against Dortmund. Good result for the home side, that. Stuttgart 3, Mainz 3. Plymouth Argyle have got another corner down the left-hand side. It's just over 71 minutes gone. What can they do here? It's into the mixer. It's... One of the Plymouth Giants got the head on the ball at the back post. And it was a good save by Johansson in Stoke's goal. It was an acute angle though, so in fairness, it was pretty easy from that point of view for the keeper. But he would have hoped to have got more power on that, actually. St Johnstone have equalised at home to Motherwell. Kim Pioka on 64 minutes. And it's still Tranmere 2. Winning away at Carlisle. The home team with just that one. It's still Ipswich 1, Fulham 1. Delap on 15 giving Ipswich the lead, but Traore on 32 minutes giving Fulham an equaliser. Stoker in, breaking on Plymouth Argyle here. Can't get a finish. Cricket has a high demand here at Catch It Live First. When you say it quickly, Catch It Live, it sounds like you're saying cat shit live. Stoke are making a couple of substitutions. Leicester have got one back though against Aston Villa. Aston Villa 2. The home side Leicester 1. Not sure who's got the goal. Oxford 3. Preston 1. Greg Lee on 71 minutes. Preston down to 10 men as well. Altrincham have equalised at home against Oldham. Limit on 68 minutes. And it was Buonotti on 73 minutes for Leicester got the equaliser. Empire Maker says the West Ham and Man City lineups are out. God, them floodlights are on it. Lords. 34 for 1. They're making a big difference, them lights, so I'm surprised. I'm surprised that the umpires have let Potts into the attack. But either way, that's the case. 3 slips. Looks like 3 slips and a gullet. Nisanka on strike. Actually, it's just 4 slips. Pushes that to the onside. And that'll be a dot ball. 34 for 1 Sri Lanka, chasing 483. Empire Maker says it's not even night time though. This is it. As soon as them clouds come over though, the floodlights have got to come on. Thick outside edge there for Nisanka, and that'll race away to the 3rd man boundary for 4. Chasing 483 Sri Lanka. Come on, get this stream up and going. Aldershot 4, Maidenhead 2. Gandower on 72 minutes, increasing Aldershot's lead there. Plymouth coming down the left-hand side. They lose possession though, and it's Stoke on the ball. It's all very tight. Referee's given a free kick there to Stoke though. A little bit of a trip. So if you look at Plymouth Argyle's team, they've got some big players. Empire Maker says Tranmere play defensive. Well, do you mean in this particular match? I mean, they're winning 2-1, and after giving the early, it looks like Forshaw's coming on for Plymouth Argyle, and Sissoko's gone off. He's put a good shift in, had a couple of good chances. I suppose after the lead didn't last long earlier, they're probably thinking what we've got, we'll hang on to now. It'd be a good result, away win at Carlisle. Waste of a free kick there by Stoke, straight through to the keeper, and Plymouth will bring it out from the back. Harrogate 0, Barrow 1. Eccleston on 74 minutes, giving Barrow the lead. Hamilton, Aki's 2, Erdrionians 0, Oliver Shaw on 77 minutes. Oh, blimey. We're in there down the right hand side, and the keeper for Plymouth, Hazard, had to come out there and make the stop, and the danger's still not gone. Stoke is still pushing into the penalty area. There's a bit of a schmozzle going on, and eventually it's cleared. But Plymouth were opened up there. It was one-on-one with the keeper. He came out well and spread himself, made the stop. But it's going to be a long throw from the right-hand side. I think Wayne Rooney's just got a booking, or someone on Plymouth's bench. Yeah, Wayne Rooney, he's just got a booking. Not unusual, is it? even though he's just a manager now. Just. Reading 2, Charlton 0. Sam Smith, 76 minutes, giving Reading a 2-0 lead. Boston 1, Yeovil 3. Jordan Young on 75 minutes. East 5-4, Clyde 1. Alan Trout an increasing Fife's lead there. And Morton 2, Falkirk 3. Aguiaman on 75 minutes in giving the away side there, Falkirk, a 3-2 lead. There's an injury in the game at Carlisle and Tranmere. Plymouth Argyle have survived the long throw by Stoke, but it's gone behind for a corner. And it's still Plymouth Argyle 0, Stoke City 0. Oh, what a good chance that was for Stoke. And the player slipped just as he was going to take the shot, so it took all the power out of it. Hamilton Accies 2, Erdrionians back in the game 1. Aaron Reid on 80 minutes, giving the away side a chance there. Barnet 7, Tamworth 0. Harry Chapman on 76 minutes, piling on the misery for Tamworth. Corner comes in from Stoke down the left-hand side. Cleared by Argyle. And as the ball comes back into the box, nobody gets hold of it, and it's a goal kick to Argyle. Dagenham and Redbridge 0, York City 1. John Lewis, not the chain, on 79 minutes, giving York the lead. Empire Maker, where can I watch Deadline Day live? I don't know, mate. Is there anything on the BBC website that does it? Tamworth will be up tonight. Oh, blimey, mate. They're getting thumped, aren't they? 7-0, Barnet. Plymouth Argyle coming in down the right-hand side, trying to get into the penalty area there. The referee's going to give a free kick, though. He does. They always give a free kick to the defenders when there's a bit of Morgan Whittaker there having his shirt pulled. And as soon as you touch the defender and the defender goes down, the referee shit themselves and they blow the whistle for a free kick to the defender. Sri Lanka 43 for 1. Chasing 483. Nisanka's on 14. Karuna Ratner, he's on 16. And Stoke's keeper goes long. Cleared by Argyle. Possession on the halfway line. There's a goal. Well, what's going on here? Plymouth Argyle down the right-hand side. Make that 1-0. Whittaker puts the cross in that's blocked. Hang on a minute. Stoke have broke, played a ball down the right-hand side. It's not good news for Wayne Rooney. There's three players from Argyle couldn't stop the cross coming in, and when it did come in, it was cleared, but Stoke was still in possession. Mwamba lets the shot come in. Oh, and the keeper gets beat to his left-hand side on it from the edge of the penalty area. He'll be disappointed, Hazard, there. The Stoke fans are going wild. Shrewsbury 2, Leyton Orient 0. Swindon 1, Notts County 2. McGoldrick on 80 minutes giving Notts County the leads. Leeds have doubled their lead against Hull. Joe Perreault on 81 minutes. And Plymouth Argyle, as we just heard. Plymouth Argyle 0, Stoke 1. Manhoff, Million Manhoff, he got an hat-trick in the week, didn't he? I think. 83 minutes from the edge of the penalty area. He cut inside, and the shot kind of came through the player's legs. I think it might have been Mwamba. And as the ball went through his legs, Hazard couldn't get down to the left-hand side quick enough. That'll be Stoke leading away at Plymouth Argyle. It won't go down well, that. Schumacher, their old manager, getting the better of Wayne Rooney, the new manager. Aldershot forward, Maidenhead 3. Lockhart on 78 minutes, giving Maidenhead a lifeline. Bromley 1, Crew 1. Mickey Demetriou on 83 minutes, getting an equaliser there for Crew. Empire Maker says, Leno John Lewis, name is a shot. His name is a shot. Leno John Lewis, his name is a shot. His name is a shot. His name is a shot. Leno John Lewis, his name is a shot. Argyle will be desperate to get an equaliser against Stoke City, that is for sure. England have just taken another wicket. 43 for 2 now. Nisanka, he went for 14. So they bang up against it now, Sri Lanka. Outside edge, Joe Root at first slip off Ollie Storm. Simple as you like, really. Grimsby 2, Bradford 1. Ollie Sanderson on 78 minutes, getting Bradford back in that one. And Hamilton Academicals 2. Verdrionians have got the equaliser now. Murray Aitken on 87 minutes. They were 2-0 down. Accrington 1, Colchester 1. Ben Goodlife on 85 minutes, getting Colchester an equaliser. Plymouth Argyle have got a corner from the left-hand side. It comes in, too much on it though. And that'll be a goal kick to Stoke. It's all getting a little bit frantic. Don't forget tomorrow, Wisła Krakow. I think it's a 1 o'clock. I'm not sure what time the kick-off is. I'll have to double check that. Goal kick comes in from Stoke. Cleared by Plymouth, but it'll be a throw-in to Stoke down their right-hand side, just inside their own half. For your next live stream, can you please co-host with... I take it you're going to finish that sentence. Co-host with me... with myself? For the love of God, finish that sentence. Well... Millwall 3, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Jake Cooper, 88 minutes. It's still Plymouth 0, Stoke City 1. With Frankie. I can only ask her, mate. She's always busy though. She's always busy. But we'll get her on when she gets time. So throw in to Stoke down the right hand side, level with their own 18-yard line. Partick Thistle 3, Queen's Park 0. Mackenzie on 89 minutes, making sure of the points there, it would seem. Stoker making a substitution. Better put some light on, I think. Tell Frankie, Empire Maker told us so. I'll let you tell her, mate. Oh dear. Oh dear. Everton 2, Bournemouth 1. Semenyo on 87 minutes. Is it all going to go pear-shaped at Goodison Park? Walsall 2, Cheltenham 1. Cheltenham back in the game with 5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. George Miller. Getting them back in that one. Long ball over the top there from Argyle. Cleared by Stoke. It goes out for a throw-in down the right-hand side for Plymouth. There's a... I've just seen Plymouth Argyle in the penalty area down the left-hand side. They're going backwards though now, but keeping possession. There's somebody at Jack Wannell, bye-bye. Who's Jack Wannell? Is he a manager of... Is he a manager of... I'm assuming he's a manager. Rochdale 3, Woking 0. Mitchell on 88 minutes, securing the points for Rochdale. Derby 3, Bristol City 0. Ozo on 89 minutes. And it's Stoke in possession inside Plymouth Argyle's penalty area. It's just come across now to the right-hand side. We're almost in stoppage time there. Got a red for Yeovil. I've not seen that yet, mate. I've not seen it, or I've missed it. Argyle trying to come down the right-hand side. Almost into stoppage time there now. Stoke holding a high line, trying to condense play. Tell you a story what I've just seen at Lords in a minute. Long ball down the right-hand side. That'll be a corner to Plymouth, down that right-hand side. 7 minutes of added on time. It was Whittaker trying to drive inside, but it was deflected out for a corner. So let's see what they can do here, Plymouth. I missed it. No, carnal eyes everywhere, mate. Dumbarton 2, Kelty Hearts 2. Durnan on 89 minutes, drawing level for the home team. Corner comes in from Argyle, down that right-hand side, cleared by Stoke though. But it's Argyle still in possession. Yeah, at Lords, there was somebody sat, and they've got sort of the fencing in front of them or whatever. And there must have been 10, 12, 15 bottles of champagne all lined up. So they've had somebody's had a great day there. Plymouth Argyle still 0. Stoke 1. And there's a Stoke player down now. Oh, it's all gone quiet at Everton. What did I say a couple of minutes ago? Is it all going to go wrong? And it has gone wrong. Everton 2, Bournemouth 2. Bromley 1, Crew 2. Chris Long giving Crew the lead there. Wraith 0, Livingston 1. Full time. Partick Thistle 3, Queen's Park 0. Jamie Cook from Halifax sent off, second bookable offence. And Lewis Cook in the 92nd minute. (2-2) Everton after they were winning 2-0. Bonnyrigg 2, Stranraer 0, Millwall 3, Sheffield Wednesday 0. These are full times. Hamilton Accies 2, Erdrionians 2. We'll go through all the full times in a minute. Should have gone wrong for Beto. Yeah, yeah. Thomas not conceded for the last 10 minutes. Time to celebrate. Plymouth put the ball into Stoke's penalty area. It's still in there. It's cleared by Stoke though. Portsmouth have got one back at home to Sunderland. Too little too late though. Onion on 91 minutes. Plymouth Argyle still piling the pressure on here now. Crossing into the penalty area. Cleared by Stoke, and they've got a 2-on-2 now at the back. Well dealt with though by Plymouth, unless no, the ref, I thought he was going to blow for a free kick there. He hasn't done, so it's Plymouth Argyle coming down the right-hand side. Birmingham have taken the lead against Wigan in the 91st minute. Birmingham 2, Wigan 1. Scott Wright giving them the lead. Oh, that's a nasty tackle there. The referee's given what's he going to give? A yellow card to the Plymouth Argyle player. It was Forshaw who came across for Plymouth Argyle and took out the Stoke player about 6 yards out from the goal line and about a yard outside of the penalty area. He had no choice there. It's a good free kick to take there for Forshaw, for Plymouth. Loads of full times coming in now, but we'll catch up with them at the end. We did Birmingham 2, Wigan 1, didn't we? Scott Wright, 91 minutes in. Blocks them for Shrewsbury's, giving them all 3 points. 3-0, they're going to beat Orient. Oh, and Stoke City, they've taken that free kick short. Now they've run into the corner flag. There's a bit of a schmozzle, as you would expect. Oh, Frankie James has just come and sat at the side of me, Empire Maker. He's been giving you rocks.
Hey?
Because you've not been co-hosting. Plymouth Argyle coming down the right-hand side. 2 minutes to go. Losing 1-0 to Stoke. Schumacher against Rooney. Birmingham 2, Wigan 1. We did that one, didn't we? Right with the goal on 91 minutes, giving Birmingham a 2-1 lead. Aye, Empire Maker, aye, Frankie. I only asked Jimmy what? I've told her all about it, mate.
Just got to put the bird food out. Just waiting.
She's going putting some bird food out. Oh, come on, Plymouth Argyle. It's into the box. It's cleared by Stoke. Gateshead 2, Eastleigh 1. Lewis Story on 90 minutes, giving Gateshead a 2-1 lead for the home side. Oh, what did I tell you? What did Jimmy Nostradamus James tell you? Have a look at the top of that screen there. Oh, it's all gone wrong at Everton. It's all gone wrong. Everton 2. Bournemouth 3. What's gone on? Looks like you've got your points as well, mate. It's not as bad as he's putting it. It's worse by the time she's not here at the minute. When she comes back in, it'll be worse by the time I put my spin on it, mate. Yes, that is lovely, Tranmere. You've got your 2-1 win there. Empire Maker's bad moving you here. And we're still playing at Home Park. Plymouth are going to have to launch it long and quick. They're still losing to Stoke. Sinisterra, 96th minute, giving Everton the lead. This will be a corner down the left-hand side for Plymouth Argyle. We're into added on time of added on time now. Wayne Rooney's having a sip of water. He's already had a yellow card. It's all over with, though. It's all over with. Stoke have taken the points at Home Park. The returning manager, Schumacher. He's done Wayne Rooney again. The home fans won't be happy with that. There's a few boos ring out around the stadium. There's a few boos ringing out. It was a full blood and thunder tie, that, for sure. Let's have a look, see how my bet went on. Have I got 60,000 added into my account? When can I withdraw it? When do you think? It's all gone south. I don't know. Who's let me down? Probably all of them.
Nice little bonus, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Pay for the
60,500 we could have won if they'd have come in. I could have bought Tranmere with that. 60,000. How's Plymouth doing? They got beat. We're going to go through all of the results now as they come in. Let's have a look at the stream. 49 for 2 with the cricket. That's all we now need. Let's get rid of that. We're back on. We're back on with the cricket. Big appeal for LBW there. Single taken by Sri Lanka. That's 50 up for them. We will be moving over to the cricket again shortly. But it will only be the animations because I've got to go and do some jobs. Been very quiet at Catch It Live Fest today. Seems like a lot of work for not a lot of views. I blame Empire Maker for that. West Ham and Man City, 5:30. Let's hope West Ham can put in a good show. All the full times are coming in now. Oh, that's got a sting as well if you're an Everton fan. Ooh. Keane giving them the lead on 50th minute, then Calvert-Lewin on 57. Everything's hunky-dory. However, Bournemouth, 3 late goals, 87 minutes, 92 minutes and 96 minutes means they take all 3 points from Goodison. He's not going to be a happy man as the manager, is he? Sean Dyche will be spitting in that changing rooms now. Empire Maker says he's sorry he lost time in the pub. That's no good. Sort of commitment. It's commitment to the cause is that. Then he has a go at me telling me my stream's behind. Frankie's trying different ways to stream more sports. Teething problems, soon have it all perfected. Empire Maker says, I'm here for the journey. Oh. We've got all the live scores coming through in a minute, mate. That's going to be fun. Empire Maker says, unlike Anthony B. Anthony B! Yeah, he got married, didn't he? I knew. As soon as you get married, that's it. Yeah, where's Anthony B gone?
kiss of death, isn't it?
Yeah. Empire Mix says, I don't know. Where's he gone? You didn't try and help him with his best man speech or anything like that, and it caused a ruckus, or... When are we going to get all these? Oh, here we go. Right, let's do these... What the... Right, let's start off with the Championship. So Burnley 1, Blackburn 1, Cardiff 0, Middlesbrough 2, Coventry 0, Norwich 1, Derby 3, Bristol City 0. Leeds 2, Hull 0. Millwall 3, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Oxford United 3, Preston 1. Plymouth 0, Stoke 1. Portsmouth 1, Sunderland 3. And West Brom 1, Swansea 0. League 1. Birmingham 2, Wigan 1. Blackpool 2, Wycombe 2. Bolton 0, Exeter 2. Bristol Rovers 2, Cambridge United 0. Crawley 0, Barnsley 3. Mansfield 1, Stockport 1. Northampton 0, Burton 0. Peterborough 0, Wrexham 2. Empire Makers thrilled with that. Reading 2, Charlton 0. Rotherham 2, Huddersfield 1. Shrewsbury 3, Leyton Orient 0. And Stevenage 0, Lincoln 1. League 2, we've got Accrington 1, Colchester 1. AFC Wimbledon 1, Fleetwood 0. Bromley 1, Crewe 2. Carlisle 1, Tranmere 2. Hey, well done, Empire Maker. Tranmere fan through and through. Gillingham 1, Chesterfield 0. Grimsby 2, Bradford 1. Harrogate 0, Barrow 1. Morecambe 0, Newport 1. Port Vale 2, Doncaster 3. Swindon 1, Notts County 2. And Walsall 2, Cheltenham 1. National League, AFC Fylde postponed against Southend. Southend players got stranded on a train, so that was postponed. Aldershot 4, Maidenhead 3. Altrincham 1, Oldham 1. Barnet 7, Tamworth 0. Boston United 1, Yeovil 3. Dagenham and Redbridge 0, York City 2. Ebbsfleet 0, FC Halifax 1. Gateshead 2, Eastleigh 1. Hartlepool 0, Braintree 0. Rochdale 3, Woking 0. And Solihull Moors 1, Wealdstone 1. Scottish Premiership. Dundee 2, St Mirren 2. St Johnstone 1, Motherwell 2. Scottish Championship, Dunfermline 1, Ayr United 1. Hamilton 2, Airdrieonians 2. Morton 2, Falkirk 3. Partick Thistle 3, Queen's Park 0. And Wraith Rovers 0, Livingston 1. Scottish League 1. Arbroath 0, Alloa 0. Cove Rangers 1, Montrose 0. Dumbarton 2, Kelty Hearts 2. Inverness Cally Thistle 1, Queen of the South 0. Stenhousemuir 5, Annan 1. Scottish League 2. Bonnyrigg Rose 2, Stranraer 0. Stranraer? East Fife 5, Clyde 1. Edinburgh City 0, Peterhead 4. Forfar 1, Elgin 0. Stirling 1, Spartans FC 0. And that is the only one we haven't done. We've not done the Premier League, have we? So these games from earlier on, Arsenal 1, Brighton 1, we covered that. Brentford 3, Southampton 1. Everton 2, Bournemouth 3. That's going to sting. You get what you deserve. Ipswich 1, Fulham 1. Leicester 1, Aston Villa 2. And Notts Forest 1, Wolves 1. And that's pretty much it. What are you banging on about? Empire Maker will have popcorn. I'll leave you to that one. Sri Lanka, 53 for 2. 20 overs completed. Target 483. Bad Light has stopped play at the cricket. That's all she wrote in the football. And I think it's going to be time for this football focused stream to end. If you want to carry on, feel free to go into live chat over at Lords, where Bad Light has stopped play, like I've just said. England playing Sri Lanka after setting them a target of 483 to win.
We're going to have 1 year compilation.
Jimmy, read the comments. Where are we? How far do I need to go back? I'll start from here. Anthony B. What about me? I'm married. Does that say mad or married? No, I'm married. Right, 1 second. There's only us 16 views for that stream. All that hard work for absolutely. It'll build, it'll build.
What people are here?
I'm back with, hang on. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Catch it live first. Football focused. Football focused. Nick. Give us a thumbs up. Perfect. Right, let's do this live chat. Let's put my glasses on, then I can see. Do you know this camera, by the way? This one. That's off my laptop camera, that. Yeah. I've got to use the other one for the cricket. He may reappear at some point. Hope he's okay. Empire Maker, same. I like flag spotting with him. Flag spotting, that was legendary. Seems ages ago now, flag spotting, doesn't it, in the Euros? Yes, it will go done in history. Catch it live first. Empire Maker. Spell checker. Indeed it will. Frankie James. Family back yet, EM. On the 1 year anniversary, let's make a trip down Memory Lane. Oh, memory. My daughter is back today, says Empire Maker. Wife's back on Monday. That sounds like a plan. Jimmy can do a compilation. I'll bring quickie and cocktail sausages. And I'll have popcorn. Hope she's having a great time with her mates. Empire Maker says same. Jimmy, read the comments. Frankie, are you helping Jimmy? Always. That is great, says Empire Maker. Yeah, she's always a great help, is Frankie James. She tries distracting me walking through with a bikini on. Stands there wiggling. Does Jimmy James tell lies? Oh, yeah. Trying to distract me. That's what it's all about. They say that sex sells, right? On this thread, it sounds more like snacks sells. I'll bring quiche and popcorn. We certainly do. Right, 5:10. The cricket stopped.
Barbecue time.
Barbecue time, it looks like. Hopefully it won't rain. We could do with some lights on here. I think bad light would stop play here if the cricket was being played in Devon. Not a good result today for Plymouth Argyle, losing 1-0 to Stoke. Exeter got a good result though, winning 2-0 away at Bolton Wanderers. You can't have everything. Right, I'm going to close this thread down. Feel free to watch the cricket thread. Have a fab evening. Off to cook sausages on the barbecue. Yeah, thanks for joining us, Empire Maker. A blast as always, and it's been our pleasure, mate. So we will see you hopefully tomorrow. Wisła Krakow are playing, so we will be covering that. I'm not sure what time kickoff is, but it'll be on the notification, so keep your eyes peeled. We will be back. Have a great evening, Empire Maker, and everybody else. Anybody who watches this on catch up later, hope your team did you proud. If they didn't, keep supporting them. That's what it's all about. I'll bring good weather to you. Fantastic, mate. That's what we want to hear. See you over on the cricket.